Thanks and welcome to my channel. I don't fucking know. I wanted to, I guess, have a little talk about COVID. So, at my company, we are having to work remotely from home this Monday and Tuesday, as there was an employee who got COVID, and so everyone's needing to get tested and come back to work negative in order to come back into the office. And it really makes me frustrated when there are people in the office still gung-ho about not being vaccinated. And I was talking to my parents today, no, I believe it was my grandma, and I was telling her, I was just like, kids can't go to school without getting vaccinated. I couldn't go to college without getting my meningitis shot. So why are we allowing people to go into the office able to infect others that are not vaccinated? And the thing is, like, 3 to 5 years ago, we were really harsh on the anti-vaxxers who wouldn't vaccinate their kids with like chickenpox and all that stuff. Now, look at our society. Half of everyone I know is an anti-vaxxer. And it's making me want to be a lot smarter with my decisions, because I'm not really caring about myself. Like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Who really cares, you know? Like, I'm not gonna fight it either. So I feel like God knows and everyone knows that if I do get sick, then it is what it is. I'm gonna go. And I'm not gonna get all these like medicine. I'm not gonna stay in a hospice or go in the ICU or a coma. Take me out. I'm gone. If I get chemo, give me some pain pills so I can just be chill through it. But other than that, I'm good. Like, if I get sick, I get sick. It is what it is. But that's for me. That's not how I feel for my grandparents, you know? It may be unfair, but I love my grandparents and I would be there for them with any surgery they had. And in order to make sure that they're safe, as my grandfather has an autoimmune disease, I will get vaccinated. And if I need to get the booster, I'll get the booster shot too, you know? And I'll wear a mask. And I'll stay distant from people that aren't vaccinated. And the thing is right now, that's a lot of people who aren't vaccinated, and it's just so, it's so annoying, because it's really hard to find friends right now, because a lot of people are anti-vax, and also a lot of people aren't as antisocial as I am. So they're hanging out with a lot of people as well as being anti-vax. And that's just not cute to me. And what is cute to me is someone who is vaccinated as well as wears a mask around others. And I know that science may not make sense, but I'm just overtly cautious. Like, we know all of the things needed in order to keep us safe and others around us safe. So why aren't we doing that in America? And I figured out the reason is because half of America doesn't have common courtesy or common sense, you know, or manners for that matter. It's just like, they're so ignorant. And this goes on to one of my other tangents. I strongly believe that Americans should be fixed. And listen when I say that. I think you can get unfixed at any time, but I think once you become 18, then you should be able to have the decision to be active and want a child. Because right now we have the science in order to make people sterile and get men on birth control as well as women. So we really don't need all of these kids born, because the thing is like, I'm a parent hater. It's not that I have daddy issues or mommy issues, I have both issues. So I'm a parent hater, and I think a lot of people have kids without knowing a lick of nothing. And the thing is like, they want to be better than their parents, and yeah, they may be, but they're still awful. You know? They're still awful. So don't have a kid, you know? Because it's just so sad once you grow up to see how much you mess that child up. And like, I'm looking at people I know, and I'm looking at their parents, and I think it's just disgusting and sad at how they were treated and how they were abused, you know? To think that I would ever do that to my child. And like, it's crazy because I'm gonna talk about cats. I have someone I know who has 2 cats, and they're both pretty grouchy and rude. And at times they can scratch me or they can bite me. But when I go over to another person's house who has 3 cats, I've never been scratched, bit, or anything like that. I may have been hissed at, but never have I ever been scratched or bitten at this house. And it's just crazy because that's how you can see the parenting and how they were treated, you know? And I feel like I'm overtly cautious and I care about others, yet no one else does. And I may only be the only person. That's fine by me. But at the same time, I really wish others my age were given the knowledge I was, and maybe my knowledge is a bit skewed on hating humanity, but you need to start somewhere. So, yeah. Oh, so I guess I can go on with the company thing. So I tested negative today for COVID-19. I am vaccinated with the Johnson & Johnson, but you never know. You need to be cognizant that this vaccine is not an end-all be-all. Just because you have the vaccine doesn't mean you have a penetrable armor that will never get fractured, dented, or anything. No, this is just like sunscreen. Sunscreen washes off, you know? And like, not only do you need sunscreen, but maybe you need a visor. Maybe you need to go out in the shade and like sit out, you know? You need to take extra precautions so you don't hurt yourself and in turn hurt others, you know? But at my work, I was next to someone pretty close and they tested positive for COVID, and I was told, everyone was told to get tested, and I was pretty angry, and maybe I still am because I haven't been contacted by that person, and I kind of understand why, because I'm not happy. But at the same time, it doesn't matter, because if you got it, I see COVID as the same way I see STDs, honestly. This is why I hate COVID so much, because it's like, just wear a condom, you know? It's not that hard, it's not that hard, it's not that hard, guys. It's really not that hard. And for girls, as long as the guy's good, it doesn't matter. But if these guys ain't good and try to say it feels better and all this stuff, if the guy's good, it really doesn't matter, girl. Like, man, or whoever the hell, if you're good, it really doesn't matter if you're wrapped up or not. Like, just give it good, and then it's good. Like, it's really, wrap yourself up face mask, everything mask, be safe. It's really not hard, and everyone I know is not safe. So, the tangent. I guess going back to what I was saying, I'm just like skipping and slipping everywhere. But I think you should tell somebody when you have COVID. Just like if you have an STD and you've been sleeping around, you should call your sexual partners and let them know, hey, I have HIV, hey, I have herpes, hey, I have AIDS, hey, I have chlamydia. You let your partner know. And I think you should let people know about your sexual orientation and your gender, you know? So I think everything should be communicated, and I feel like people jump way too fast nowadays and nothing's communicated. It's all a blur. No one cares to get to know each other, and it's really nasty. And I see it the same way I see COVID, because it's just like all these people are spreading diseases. They're spreading STDs, they're spreading COVID. They don't even know who their partner's been with in the last 5 days. They're not even talking to the same person in the last 5 minutes, you know? Like, people have hundreds of matches, tens of matches, and it's just like, I don't know if they realize how disgusting they are. And maybe that's just me, but I really think, and maybe I've just matured or whatnot, but I don't think so, because I just really think humans are gross, and to trust people with your body who are just disgusting. And like, dude, that was me at one point. I guess we're gonna be honest on here. I've been raped. Duh. Several, you know? So I guess that's why I'm so scared and I hate people so much, you know? But you need to be cautious, girls and boys and whoever, they, thems. You need to be cautious. Don't trust people with your heart. Don't trust people with your soul or body. Please don't. Don't trust anyone. Don't. And if you do, be safe, please. Please. Tinder is a scary place, man. I wish I never downloaded it. But the thing is like, I like the validation, but it's like, download Hot or Not or something, you know? Or just work on yourself. And I understand it, but the scary part is when minors are on there lying about their age. And like, I was 17 at one point, and I graduated early in my high school, and I was 17 when I graduated high school and just turned 18 when I went into college. So like, I had a Tinder before then, and I lied about my age, so I understand the mindset then, but it's just like, you don't understand yet. You really don't. These people are twisted, and you're just a beautiful vessel they want to hurt. You're just a beautiful vessel they want to destroy. Save yourself. You're gorgeous. Do yourself a favor and stay alone. So I think you should tell people when you have COVID or you have an STD. That was my tangent. Back to the story. So I wasn't notified by this person that they had COVID and had tested positive and were symptomatic. So I went and got tested today, but I called my boss whenever I was notified, and they offered me the position. Well, I told him, I was like, we have Monday and Tuesday we need to work in the office because it's getting disinfected, but then on Wednesday people are going to be coming back in the office. And I told them, I was like, I can't work in the office for this next week. Like, I've already started working from home on Thursdays, but it's just, it's like, I feel like I can't trust anyone at work. All these people are so nasty to me, And like when you don't wear a mask in the office, or you don't, and I've been the only person wearing a mask at the office. I'm in Texas where the mask mandate has been gone, and I guess it came back, but these Texans only want to read what they want to hear, especially when it came to Trump. So you already know all that. But I have been the only person wearing a mask, and I told him, I was like, I can't come into the office next week. And he said that was perfectly fine, and then he said that he talked to the CEO and offered me the role remotely. And I feel like that's a blessing that not a lot of people are offered, and I think that's really cool. But at the same time, unfortunately, I do crave social interaction, and maybe I just hate that about myself. I hope y'all can hear that. I don't know. So I was offered the position remotely. I think that's a really cool thing. I think I do want to take advantage of it, and I think it'd be better for me because I just feel like I need to stay to myself and be alone, you know, less distractions, and just not getting my feelings hurt. I have really bad I have social anxiety, so whenever maybe really bad to some, but I get really nervous talking to people because I don't know if they like me or not. And the thing is like, I am polite to you always, especially at work. You're one of my work associates. I'll be nice and do everything. But when you start being rude and everything, and I really don't hide I'm not fake, so you're not gonna see me talk behind your back or anything. I'm just going to correct you when you're wrong and let you know that you're being rude or whatnot. And I don't know. You should always do that. You have a voice, ladies and gentlemen, and them. You got it. Start correcting people when they're wrong. But I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to sit on the offer right now for working remotely, because I don't really like working at my house. So I don't know. And plus, sometimes there can be cool people to look at work. So, but the thing is like, do I really need to look at people? No. No, I don't. I just need to look at myself. So, yeah, I really don't know if I'm gonna take the offer or not. If anything, I think I'm gonna just start working like 2 to 3 days a week in the office. Maybe Tuesday, Thursday I'll start working in the office, but this week for sure I will stay at mi casa. But oh my goodness, I'm just and now that I'm working at home for this next week, I was thinking about my outfit tomorrow at work, which this was going to be. I was thinking about it in my head, so I had to start wearing it. But then I was like, I'm not even gonna get to work in the office because I requested boo, fuck the police, boo, sorry, boo, oink oink. But so I do think people should get vaccinated so life can go on, because I do miss my friends. Like, the pandemic has made me see how antisocial and introverted I am, but at the same time, I do miss my friends. I miss sharing something with them, you know? But now I can and I don't, and like, I'm glad I don't, because with that scare that happened, I'm so glad I don't, because I was invited to go in the chain, but I said no. And with that scare that happened, I'm just really thankful I'm overtly cautious. And the thing is being overtly cautious is never an issue. If it's made to seem like an issue, you need to tell them to go suck it. Because especially as a woman, be as cautious as you can, girl. You're gorgeous. Like, all these women, I really don't think you understand how much power you have. And like, I kind of want to rally all of the women up and like get them to become lesbians, so we can like have these men die off and just only settle with those who respect us, give us equal rights, are vaccinated, and all this stuff. It's just so sad with what we're dealt. And even I'm at times just like scrounging for like crumbs and scrubs, scrubs. These people are ugly, and sometimes you just settle. Boo! Boo! Sometimes you just settle for anything. And I get being flirted with is nice and all, but you really need to know your worth, especially when you're just the side piece, or not even the side piece, if you're just someone who's flirted with, not given attention, or anything like that, Especially when you're cute. You don't deserve that. Especially when you've been treated right in the past by somebody. And if you haven't been treated right in the past by somebody, you will. You just need to start treating yourself right first, 'Cause it all starts with you, maybe not. Sometimes there's just really good people out there. So I hope you have the best of vibes and find someone who is sweet like that. But I don't know. So I think people should be a lot safer with sexual partners. I've been celibate for several years now. 2-3 years now. I'm probably 30 now. Well, pretty bird. But I don't know. I just wish people were a lot safer in both aspects, because humanity is getting crazy right now. It's not making me want anything to do with it. It's just wanting me to hide. But that's the best thing. But at times, I feel like I just succumb to whatever, especially guy related, because I don't really talk to people, as we all can tell, and especially I don't really talk to anyone for that matter, but I just sometimes, if I find someone I do think's attractive, I all the time just allow them to treat me however they want and just try to be the girl for them. And the thing is like, I'm not the girl, like, I'm my girl. I'm who I want to be. I'm who I want. I want myself. But just wish people were safer and antisocial. Alrighty then. Well, I guess I have a lot to think over with my remote offer for my position. But I do want to move up in the company. I don't know how that's going to look with me working remotely. But it is really nice to get an offer for a position remotely. Like, I could go anywhere and work, as long as you have Wi-Fi. But I think I've kept y'all long enough. This is my little rant about humanity. And just stay alone, guys. Stay safe, please. Or stay with like 1 or 2 people who are vaccinated. Be smart. I'm trying to be smart, but it's like all these people at work are just really messing me up right now, and I really can't with these unvaccinated people. And I think maybe I should just stay home. But that's a lot to think on. So thanks for hearing me out. If you're still here, sorry for boring you if you're not here. And I guess I could maybe show you my outfit. This is a, so where I was going with like how I like. Sometimes I feel like less of a woman because I am flat-chested, and so I am getting a boob job this December, and I am just really excited, and I'm really hoping it will help me with my self-confidence and my self-worth, because at times it makes me not even feel like a woman, or makes me feel less than other women, you know, because I don't have what they have. And sometimes I feel like a child, and like children like gross me out. And it really grosses me out how these men, like I was thinking, if the legal age for men to talk to women was 15, these men would talk to them the day they turned 15. Like, it isn't even funny. Like, especially Pete Davidson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Scott Dickens, whatever the fuck his name is. They wait until the girls turn like 18 before they talk to them. It's just like, how nasty and gross are you? It's just really gross. And so I just want to have a more mature body and make myself the way I would like myself. And I'm just really excited for that change, because I have hope, you know. So I'm excited to get that done, because then I feel like maybe I should have more respect for me then, because I'm like, damn, I'm more of a woman than you could ever get, bitches. But anyways, here's my outfit. Boo! Why did it? Boo! These oink oinks keep going around and around. But here's my outfit. I got this at a store for 25 cents. It has a bunch of stains on it. Here are my boots. My mom did not like all the stains on it. But I told her, sometimes you just have stains. But thanks for stopping by. This is my channel. I don't fucking know.